Title: Flibber the Furby's Mysterious Mission to Alcatraz Island. One foggy morning in San Francisco, Flibber the Furby stood on the docks at Pier 33 with a flashlight, a backpack full of snacks, and an oversized detective pack. Flibber is ready for a mystery, he declared. Today, Flibber visits Alcatraz Island. He had read about Alcatraz, the legendary island prison where escape was nearly impossible, and Flibber was determined to see it for himself. And maybe solve a mystery or two along the way. The ferry ride. The boat rocked gently as it cut through the chill. Seagulls squawked overhead, and the Golden Gate Bridge loomed in the fog. Flibber pressed his face against the window. So dramatic, so spooky, Flibber loved it. He imagined himself as Detective Flibber, Furby of the fog, ready to uncover the secrets of Alcatraz. Arriving at Alcatraz, as Flibber stepped onto the rocky island, a cool wind ruffled his fur. The massive stone buildings loomed above, and old guard towers creaked in the breeze. This place is 100% mystery-flavored. He joined the audio tour, but halfway through, he wandered off. Flibber's going off script. Exploring the cell house. Inside the abandoned prison, Flibber peeked into the tiny cells. Some had faded letters scratched into the walls. Others had old metal beds and squeaky sinks. He whispered, "Hello? Ghost Furbies? Anyone home?" One of the lights flickered. Flibber gasped. That was probably the wind, or a ghost, or a wind ghost. He took notes in his journal. Cell number 23, creepy vibes, cold floor, no snacks, would not recommend sleeping here. The famous escape. At the back of the prison, Flibber found the display about the 1962 escape, when 3 inmates made dummy heads and vanished from their cells. Oh, Flibber loves a good escape plan. He stared at the dummy head made of soap and hair. Looks like Uncle Fluffy after a nap. Flibber put on his detective hat again and whispered, "Case unsolved, for now." Outside the prison, after exploring the lighthouse, old gardens and guard towers, Flibber found a quiet spot on the edge of the island. He looked back at San Francisco across the water. Seagulls flew by. The city sparkled in the distance. So close, and yet so fluffing far, he said dramatically. Then he sat and wrote in his journal. Alcatraz eats mysterious, chilly, full of echoes and questions. Flibber was braver than he thought. Back on the ferry. As the boat sailed back to the city, Flibber munched on a snack bar shaped like a tiny key and looked out at the lonely island disappearing behind the fog. Flibber survived Alcatraz, he declared. Now back to hot chocolate and blankets. He smiled to himself. But if a mystery ever calls again, Detective Flibber will answer.